Listen up here, guys. We're finna play the most scariest game known to man. Alright, in this horror game, you aren't a killer, you know, you aren't running from a killer. I think at least. You wanna know what you gotta do? Take a guess. I'll wait. You gotta read! Yeah, you gotta read. I didn't do any reading this video, by the way, because I forgot to turn on the setting. But part 2 coming out soon. Trust, you know, I'm gonna read that I'm gonna read that part, you know. Yeah. What's good, guys? It's me, you know, LT, back at it again with another video, and today we're playing Midnight. God darn, I'm already fumbling. Midnight Evil. I don't really know what this game is about. All I know is you gotta read. So, hey, let's get into the game. Let's go. I don't gotta come back 'cause I never left. The clock approached midnight. Willem Jargonal was fast asleep. I thought we thought tonight was different though. He woke up to a strange sound coming from the attic. Was that painting tough or something? Why? He climbed the stairs and felt okay. Oh, he walked into a room. Nice, that's nice. He had never seen his chest before, or this chest. Why did chest look? What's up? Creepy ass chest. Just an innocent book. Damn. Tonight his life would change forever. What happened? Did he get paralyzed? Nathan Sanders presents Evil of Night. Oh wait, Midnight Evil. I don't know what instrument that was. Okay, oh, we're in the game like Joseph's Jane. This room is something, I will say that. Alright, before I start reading and whatnot, let me get this water bottle real quick and take a sip of the water. Y'all ever drink like water when you're thirsty? Like not too cold but not too warm. Good talk. All right. God darn.
Long before the first humans stood upright and told.
Gotta make sure there's no one. All right.
Long before the first humans stood upright and took their place in the world, there was a beautiful land that was ruled by what many would come to call the Fae.
Knocking on my door like you own the place. What type of? Why we got license plates on our? Am I not familiar with the swag? Why do you just have? Where did you get those license plates? Yeah, so I thought is the window finna break? Oh, that's right. Why is my headset that loud? What's that right? Oh, he got a nightlight. All right.
These ancient.
My bad.
These ancient beings were worshipped by mankind, but they were also feared. Humans were right to be afraid, for there were many different creatures that lived in the darkness, watching us, waiting.
Why you say it like that? I thought like someone watching us while you know, while I think I might have to lock in sometimes, because I'm not locked in. Okay, I thought I thought that dresser was knocked off the ZXs, my bad. Now the more I look at this room, the more tough it gets. Cause like, right here you got the night lights, the stars and whatnot. Over here you got the license plates and the candle for some reason. You got, over here you got like posters, a piece of no bread. Y'all boys ain't making no bread. You got a, I don't know what that is. You know, you got one of those on the wall, you know. Got a, don't swim with a cactus on the wall, you know. Pretty cool, pretty cool. I'm gonna get back to reading.
Most were harmless enough, amusing themselves by causing mischief and playing pranks on humans that crossed their paths. However, some had more...
Come on. Oh, shit. What is the objective? Like, I'm just supposed to sit down and relax and read?
However, some had more sinister intentions. The Urkling, for example, have developed a liking for the taste of human children.
Out of all things to eat, though, why human children? Like, you got what? You got shrimp Alfredo, lasagna, lobster, That's all I could think of. You got yams, you got mac and cheese, you got fried chicken and hot sauce, bro. Like, what? Out of all things to eat, I swear, bro, dudes be close-minded. Okay, hold on.
These monsters are small, unnaturally fast, and impossible to kill.
No. I'll find a way. See. All I have to do for real is hit. See. All I gotta do is hit a. He out of there. He done. Oh my gosh. Let's get back to reading.
It was an unlucky tragedy for my people that we decided to build our village here, right in the middle of the Urkling's territory. We have lost so many of our
Gotta make sure.
We have lost so many of our children over this past year. There aren't enough tears in this world to weep for their loss.
Man, that's sad, man.
Thankfully, though,
make him a plate of shrimp Alfredo, just.
Thankfully, though, my grandmother taught me well in the ways of my druid ancestors. I may not be able to kill the little beasts, but I was able to work out a spell that binds them to this book. I can only hide it and pray that it never falls into the hands of a child.
Gang. All you had to do was find the open patch of dirt, get a shovel, dig like 59 feet down, chuck the book in there, throw some water on it. All right. Throw some boiling water on it, right? Throw some ice cubes down there. Something else, something else. And you would have been set, but nah, you chose to put it in a random treasure chest.
If you are reading this, know that I'm truly sorry for the demons that have now been passed on to you. Opening the book will have awakened them, and I'm sure they will be ravenously hungry.
I know how to cook, bro. I need to shut up.
Once the book is opened, you must read it out loud from beginning to end in order to return them to their magical prison. Be watchful. They only attack if you don't see them coming. Most importantly, once you finish this book, keep it hidden so that no one ever opens it.
See, me personally,
WIGS-FM 98.7 Game Talk.
Hello, darkness. My name is Nick Gloom. It's just me tonight. As you guys know,
are we playing the same game
questions and talk tips and tricks. Well, Nate usually does. I don't really play most of those games. Anyway, let's get to the phones. First caller, you're on the air.
Hi, Nick. I'm wondering, how do I beat the final boss in Terminator?
Is she finna get snatched up or something? What the?
How would I know that?
Oh, I don't know.
I'm stuck here working for crap money. I still can't afford to buy new Atari games.
Why is he so nonchalant?
Would you like me to page Nate?
I don't know.
Here's the thing. Like I said, I'm working here. I don't usually come on the radio. So, I don't have as much of a bedside manner as Nate does. But it's totally fine. I bought a new OBasic book, which is the programming language for Otori, since I can't afford to buy my own Otori games, and I'm working on my own homebrew game. The pending title is Evil Midnight, where I'm not sure what you're going to have to do yet, but I think it's going to be a horror game, and it's going to be at nighttime, and it's going to be evil. Basically, you would do something all night, and then you would win. It's kind of like working here. I try to keep my head down all night, but Janet asks me to go on the air, and I'm always getting asked to do stuff. The more stuff I get asked to do, the more I get anxious and panic. It's a vicious cycle.
Is this some kind of life lesson? I just want to play Germinator.
Here's the thing.
Okay, back to what I was saying. Me personally, I'd hop in the corner, book like this. I'm just. Joseph went to. What's over there? Huh? Yeah, that's what I thought. Joseph went to the bakery. You know, of course, we're gonna sit down, reading the book. All right, what do you? Okay.
Little Maggie O'Brien was the first. The children had been playing in Hogan's Forest when they all heard a noise. Sensing no danger because there were so many of them, 12 children in all decided to investigate the source of the strange sound.
No.
As they all searched high and low,
I forgot. I gotta. Let me lock in. Let me. Gotta lock in real quick, cause monsters might creep up behind me. Can't even look behind me, but monsters might try to steal my ankles or something. Gotta lock up.
As they all searched high and low, they soon realized that Maggie was missing. Frantically, they began searching.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Frantically, they began searching for their friend. She was
What the? Was that a laugh or a fart, buddy? What type of? Okay, I'm scared now. I don't feel safe no more. Telling me that was our op, bro. God darn green. I know he don't get no bread.
small girl who loved to play hide and seek.
Gotta make sure. Am I dying from a heart attack?
Her big brother Colin insisted that she was probably hiding somewhere, safe and giggling to herself as she watched everyone search for her.
Every verse I gotta look around because I'm not getting caught lagging. Getting a heart attack for what?
The sun sank low in the sky and the forest grew dark. The children, frustrated and panicked, ran back to the village to alert their parents that little Maggie was nowhere to be found.
Gotta make sure, gotta make...
That's when everyone lit torches and spread out through the woods calling her name.
So we got through a page. Is there a way I could turn off the dialogue? I'm not trying to read. Hold up. I was gonna do something dumb.
The little girl's mother sobbed desperately as we all inspected every corner of those woods in hopes of finding.
Okay, we're good.
The little girl's mother sobbed desperately as we all inspected every corner of those woods in hopes of finding her. Her brother kept searching, tears streaming down his cheeks.
I'm her big brother.
Why does my... Oh, wait, what? How did the voice change?
I'm her big brother.
He said, rubbing his eyes.
I'm supposed
Knocked over a pot. What the... Wait. Cool, okay.
to make sure nothing happens to her.
It's not your fault, Colin, I assured him. We'll find her soon, and she'll be no worse for the wear.
Y'all heard that? No! Just have to make sure.
He nodded, forced a smile, and we all continued looking. The moment I heard him scream, I knew he had found her. Or rather, what was left of her, which wasn't much. We were sure it was Maggie because she had worn her favorite hair bow that day. Her father
But I'm emoting while they're talking about a.
Her father plucked the pink ribbon from the body and fell to his knees, wailing into the darkness.
Type shenanigans.
Poor Colin tried to tell us then. He said that she had been covered in what he described as little green men.
Okay. Sound like you just ate some night blight food.
They were fat and green?
He stammered.
What are these sound effects?
Bright glowing eyes. They were biting off bits of skin and flesh.
No one believed the lad. We all attributed the horrible ordeal to a hungry wild animal. Of course, what else could it possibly be? Scooping up what remained of little Maggie, the townsfolk set to work preparing for her funeral.
That's gotta be some form of disrespect.
No idea the horrors that lay ahead. I thought to myself how strange her
Gonna make sure.
I thought to myself how strange her wounds looked. I couldn't help but think back to what Colin had said about the little green men.
Oh my. Alright.
It made me think of the stories my grandmother used to tell me. She said that our druid ancestors spoke of tiny creatures that lived long ago in the swamps and marshes surrounding our lands. The Erklings, she called them. There were 3 tribes, each being their own breed of evil. One tribe, I recall, she said were green and fat. They would lure children away from safety and feast on their flesh.
Oh wait, this is in the book. Let's get it. Let's. Finna.
We didn't live near any swamps. Surely the boy's mind was playing tricks on him. Besides, the Erklings weren't real. They couldn't be.
Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. I'm about to go to bed. God dang, what the? What a fan of sports mode. Alright, well, hey, I'm gonna save this for a part 2. See you later, guys. I forgot my outro. I always forget my outro. Well, guys, that's the end of the video, you know. Have a good day for today. Have a good night if it's night or you're going to sleep. And if you were eating, if that food's busting, take care. Don't die. Better see you in the next video, though. See you later. Let me just see what they got real quick. Hold on. Oh, that's a lot of yap. Never mind.